continuity of a function. Okay, so is the continuity of a function at a point. First of all, we discuss the continuity of a function at a fixed point. Okay, a function, if we have any function, let's say this is my function fx, this is continuous at some fixed point. This is continuous at some fixed point. Let's say my fixed point is 2. Okay, this function is continuous at some fixed point if we can draw the graph of this function, if we can draw the graph of this function around this point. Okay, if we draw the graph of this function around this point without any break. Okay, without any break. Or we can say if we draw the graph without lifting the pen, if we can draw the graph without lifting the pen from the plane of the paper, so we can say my function is continuous. Okay, this is obviously here that this is my function, and if we look at x is equal to 2, at x is equal to 2, clearly the graph has no break. Yes, this graph has no break. It means my function is continuous at x is equal to 2. Similarly, let's say this point is my 3. Let us assume this point is my 3. So my function is also continuous at x is equal to 3. Yes, my function is continuous at x is equal to 3. Now, if function is not continuous, let's say my function is not continuous at some point A. If my function is not continuous at some point A, means graph has some break at point A. Okay, means graph has some break near the point A. Then we can say that function is discontinuous at A. Okay, then we can say that function is discontinuous at A. Now we have one question. We have to check the continuity in this given graph. Okay, we have to check the continuity in this given graph. So let at x is equal to -3, at x is equal to -3, we can draw this graph without lifting the pen. So it means this graph is continuous at x is equal to -3. This graph is continuous at x is equal to -3. If you look this graph at x is equal to -2, at x is equal to -2, this graph is discontinuous because this graph has break at x is equal to -2. Yes, if we approaches x from left hand side, the value is this, graph is this, and if we approaches x from -2, if we approaches x is equal to -2 from right hand side, then graph is this. So it means now graph has a break at x is equal to -2. So we can say my function is not continuous at x is equal to -2. Okay, not continuous. Here at x is equal to -3, graph is continuous. What about at x is equal to -1? There is no break. It means function is what? And is continuous. At x is equal to 0, there is no break. It means function is continuous. At x is equal to 1, there is no break. Its function is continuous. Similar, x is equal to 2, my function is continuous. Now, look carefully at x is equal to 3. Exactly at x is equal to 3, my graph is this point. Yes. But when x approaches 3 from left hand side, my graph fx approaches 0. Similarly, if x approaches 3 from right hand side, graph approaches 0, means fx approaches the value 0. But at x is equal to 3, my value is what? My value is -1. It means there is a break at x is equal to 3. Yes, there is a break. Yes, we have to lift my pen to draw this graph. It means at x is equal to 3, my function is not continuous, or we can say at x is equal to 3, function is discontinuous. Okay, so here I write the point discontinuities, point of discontinuities, or we can say points where function is not continuous, discontinuity. Points of discontinuity are x is equal to -2, x is equal to -2. Yes, at x is equal to -2, function is not continuous. Similarly, at x is equal to 3, function is continuous. It means also the point of discontinuity. Okay, these are the points of discontinuity, -2 and x is equal to -2 and x is equal to 3. But function is discontinuous at x is equal to -2 and x is equal to 3. Okay, now this is the graphical meaning. If we have a graph of any function, then we can say that function is continuous and discontinuous at which point. Okay, now let's discuss the definition of your continuity. Okay, discuss the definition of continuity of a function at some point. Definition is a function is said to be continuous. A function is said to be continuous at some point x is equal to a. Okay, a function is said to be continuous at some point x is equal to a if limit, this is important, if limit of a function exists at that point. Means if limit exists, we know limit exists only when function is LHL is equal to RHL. Function has LHL is equal to RHL, means left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Okay, and this limit is equal to, and this limit is equal to the value of function at x is equal to a. Value of function at x is equal to a means put the value of x in your function. Okay, put the value x is equal to a in your function. Means let's say if we have any function, let's say x square, what is the value of this function at 1? So put x is equal to 1. So this is my value of function at x equal to 1, which is 1. Okay, this is the meaning of the value of function at some point. Now, function is continuous only when if limit exists at that point, and that limit must be equal to the value of function at that point. Okay, now we have idea about limit, that what is limit. Limit exists only when LHL is equal to RHL. Yes, so it means through definition we can say if LHL is equal to RHL and this is equal to your value of your function at x is equal to a, then we can say function is continuous is the way. What is LHL? So when x approaches, okay, let's say we have a point, this is my number line and this is my a point. So we can approach a from two sides, yes, left hand side and right hand side. If we approaches x from left hand side, so our left hand limit exists, and this can be represented as limit x tending to a minus f of x. Okay. And what is RHL? If we approaches from x from right hand side, then we can find RHL means right hand limit of my function, means function approaches which value. When x approaches a, function approaches some value. Okay, so this is defined as limit x tending to a plus fx. A means function approaches x from right hand side, and x tending to a minus means function approaches a from left hand side. Okay, so this is your left hand limit, this is your right hand limit. Okay, and this must be equal to f of a. If we have this condition, then we can say my function is continuous at x is equal to a. Okay, my function is continuous at x is equal to a. Now let's discuss more question. This is the graphical question. Okay, discuss the continuity of given function. What is the continuity? We know in a graph, if we have any break, then graph is not continuous at that point. If we don't have any break, it means function is continuous at that point. So clearly at x is equal to -2, function is not continuous. Function is not continuous. So -2 is point of discontinuity. Yes, point of, we can write this as POD. POD means point discontinuity. Okay, this is our short form for this lecture. What is POD? Point of discontinuity. Means at x is equal to -2, function is not continuous. Similarly, if you look at x is equal to 2, okay, at x is equal to 2, function has a break. It means this is also the point of discontinuity. This is also the point of discontinuity. Okay. Similarly, at x is equal to 4, function has a break. Yes, there is a break. So it means at x is equal to 4, function is not continuous. Means this is also your point of discontinuity. Similarly, at x is equal to 6, there is a break. So we can say this is also the point of discontinuity. Okay, this point of discontinuity. So in this graph, we have -2, 2, 4, and 6 are the points of discontinuity. Okay. Now let's calculate the LHL, means left hand limit at x is equal to -2. What is the left hand limit? Left hand limit is the value of function, or you can say value of fx when x approaches -2 from left hand side. Yes, if he approaches x is equal to -2 from your left hand side, then function approaches this one value. Yes, this one value. Let's say this is your 2, y is equal to 2. Let's say this is your y is equal to 1. Let's say this is your y is equal to -1, and let's say this is your y is equal to -2. Okay, if you approaches x from left hand side, x is equal to -2 from left hand side, then fx approaches the value 2. Okay, and value of my function at -2 is what? Value of my function at x is equal to -2 is 1. Yes, value, let's say this is y is equal to fx function. So value of my function at -2 is what? -2, it is 1. Okay, LHL at -2. LHL at -2 means my function, my x approaches -2 from left hand side, then fx approaches the value 2. Okay, and what is RHL? RHL is what? RHL at -2. RHL means x approaches -2 from your right hand side, then what? Fx approaches which value? Fx approaches -2. So RHL at -2 is what? This is -2. Clearly here LHL is not equal to RHL and not equal to f of -2 means value of that function. So function is not continuous. Okay. Similarly, we can find that f of 2 is nothing but f of 2 is the value of function at 2, which is -2. Yes. Left hand limit at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2. Left hand limit. Left hand limit is what? Left hand limit means x approaches 2 from left hand side. So value is what? Fx approaches this value. Let's say this is your value 3. So fx approaches 3. Yes. So LHL is 3. Now what is RHL at 2? RHL at 2 is when x approaches 2 from right hand side, the value is what? Value fx approaches -2. It means this is -2. Okay. Now RL is equal to value of function at that point. Now RHL is equal to value of that function, value of function at that point. But LHL is not equal to RHL. It means limit does not exist. But for continuity, we know limit exists at that point, and this must be equal to a value of that function at that point. Now LHL is equal to not RHL. It means limit does not exist. It means function is not continuous. Okay, function is not continuous. But we now have that function, value of the function at 2, and the RHL means right hand limit at x is equal to 2 is same. Both are -2 but not equal to LHL. Okay. From this, now we have idea that we have many cases. Maybe LHL is equal to your value of function at that point, but not equal to RHL. Yes. Similarly, RHL is equal to what? RHL is equal to value of the function at some point, but not equal to LHL, left hand limit at that. Yes. So these conditions gives us two different types of continuity. Okay. If LHL is equal to fx at some particular point, but not equal to RHL, and RHL is equal to fx but not equal to LHL at that point, just like this, at x is equal to 2. Now we have two different definitions for them. These are directional continuity. Okay, these are directional continuity. Okay, so directional continuity is what? Directional continuity is a function is right continuous if at some point, if at some point x is equal to a, if at some point x is equal to a, value of function at a is equal to right hand limit this function, right hand limit of this function at a. Okay, value of this a and right hand function, right hand limit of this function at a are equal, then we can say function is right continuous. Okay, this is my definition, that a function is right continuous at is equal to a. Obviously it is defined on an open interval a comma b. This is defined in this interval, in right interval. Yes. And if right hand limit of function at x is equal to a, if right hand limit of function at x is equal to a is equal to the value of function a equal to the value of function a, it means function is as right continuous at x is equal to a. Okay. Similarly, if value of the function at a is equal to the left hand limit of this function at a, equal to the left hand limit of function at x equal to a, that function is left continuous at point. Okay, so definition is a function is left continuous at a, okay, at a point x is equal to a, if it is defined on interval b comma a. Yes, it is obviously defined on that interval. Only then we can say that function is left continuous or not. Yes, function must be defined on left interval of a, and if left hand limit of function at x is equal to a is equal to the value of function a, yes, then we can say that function is what? Function is left continuous at x is equal to a. Got it? Now we have idea about continuity. What is continuity? Continuity of a function at some point is what? If LHL is equal to RHL is equal to value of that function at particular point, then we can say function is continuous at that point. What is right continuity at some point? If right hand limit at that point, first of all, function must be defined on that interval, on right interval. Yes. For example, what is left and right interval? Let's say if we any point 2. Now, this is my right interval. Yes. 2 to some number b, 2 to some number b, where b is what? B is some greater than 2, some real number greater than 2. So this is my right interval or right neighborhood. And if we have some point, let's say -1, so from -1, or we can say let's we choose some point b. So b to -1 is what? B to -1 is my left neighborhood. Okay, function must be defined. If function is right continuous, then function must be defined in right neighborhood, or if function has some left type of continuity, then function must be defined on left neighborhood of that point. Okay, this is the basic condition. So right continuity means a function is right continuous at some point if its value at that point and the right hand limit at that point are equal, then function is right continuous. And what is left continuous? If value at that point and the left hand limit at that point are equal, then we can say function is left continuous at that point. Okay, so this is my directional continuity, right and left continuity. Now we have one question. Yes, so this is my question. Okay, question is, and please you solve this question, pause that video and solve that question. Okay, examine whether the function gx is equal to x cube is continuous at x is equal to 1. Okay, so let's say gx is what? Gx is x cube. Now question is what? Question is examine that is continuous or not. So gx is x cube. If this is continuous, then LHL is equal to RHL is equal to value of n at that means of g at point 1 are equal. If this is satisfied, then we can say function is continuous at x is equal to 1. Yes. Now let's calculate LHL. LHL means limit of my function gx when x approach 1 from left hand side. So if x approaches 1 from left hand side, we can say this is 1 minus. Yes, because if x approaches 0.1 from left hand side, it means value of x is what? Value of x is slightly less than 1. So we can say value is what? Smaller than 1. And this is the representation that this is 1 minus. 1 minus means x is what? X is always smaller than 1. So limit extending to -1 gx is what? This can be written as limit extending 1 minus x cube. Now 1 minus is what? 1 minus means a number which is smaller than 1. So we can write this as 1 minus h, where h is what? H is a positive quantity and approaches 0. Yes, because 1 minus some positive is lesser than 1 quantity. So we can say that this is nothing but this is limit h tending to 0, and we can say x is what? X is 1 minus h whole cube. Yes, x is 1 minus h and function is whole cube. So this is 1 minus h whole cube. So now what is this limit? Limit h tending to 0. Now we know the formula of a minus b whole cube. So this is a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay. So if we put h is equal to 0 in this, so we have some determinant form. This is 0, determinant, this is 0, 0, because s tending to 0, these quantities tending to 0, hence limit h tending to 0, this will become 1, which is 1. So now we have LHL is what? LHL of given function is 4. Got it? Now, what is the value of my function at 1? Value function at 1, value of function is 1 into 1 to the power 3, which is 1. So we can, my left is equal to value of the function at x is equal to 1. It means function is left continuous at 1. Yes, it means function is left continuous at 1. Now, what is RHL? So RHL is what? Now let's discuss the RHL part. Right hand limit is what? Right hand limit is limit x tending to what? 1 plus. Yes, when we approaches x is equal to 1 from right hand side, then x must be greater than 1. So it means x is 1 plus gx. So this will become limit tend to 0 and 1 plus x whole cube, 1 plus h, sorry, 1 plus whole cube, and this will become limit h tending to 0. And we know a plus b whole cube is what? A cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3a square. So this is also equal to 1. Okay, so RHL is also 1. Yes, and value of function at 1 is also 1. So we can say is right continuous also at x is equal to 1. Yes, and now we have LHL, RHL, and value of function at 1 is equal to 1. So we can say a function gx is equal to x cube is continuous, x is equal to continuous, CTC for continuous at x is equal to 1. Yes, my function is continuous at x is equal to 1. So this is the procedure to find the continuity of a function at some particular point. Okay, so we can say my function is continuous at x is equal to 1. Got it? Now we already know what is directional continuity. Okay, we have two types of directional continuity, right or left continuity. Now we have a question for it. Discuss the left and right hand continuity of given graph. So we have a graph here. Tell me, or let's say pause that video, okay, and find the left and right continuity at x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, or you can say at 6 also. Okay, you can find the left right continuity at x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's discuss at x is equal to 0. Discuss at x is equal to 0. We know function is not defined in left neighborhood of 0. So we cannot discuss or we cannot find the left continuity at x is equal to 0. Left continuity is defined only when function is defined in left neighborhood. Yes, but here function is not defined at left neighborhood, so we cannot discuss the continuity at x is equal to 0, or we can say we cannot discuss the left continuity of my function at x is equal to 0. Now we approaches x. If we approaches x from right hand side, x is equal to 0 from right hand side. If we approaches x is equal to 0 from right hand side, then function approaches, let's say this value is 1.5. Okay, let's say this value is 1.5. So function approaches 1.5. It means limit, let's say this graph is gx. Okay, this is gx. So limit gx when x approaches 0 plus, when x approaches 0 plus is nothing, it is 1.5. Means function approaches the value 1.5. And clearly at 0, the value of g0 is 1.5. It means we can say at 0, my function is what? Function is right continuous. Function is right continuous at 0. Yes, my function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Now, what about at x is equal to 1? So when x approaches 1 from left hand side, then function approaches the value 2. Yes, means we can say limit x tending to 1 minus, when x approaches 1 from left hand side, then value is what? Value of limit is 2. Yes, and this is the value of my function at x is equal to 1. So means we can say function is left continuous. Function is continuous. But when x approaches 1 from right hand side, then the value is what? Value gx approaches the value 3. Yes, so we can say when x approaches 1 from right hand side, gx approaches 3. But this is not equal to g of 1. G of 1 is what? G of 1 is 2. So it means function is right continuous. I am denoting RC for right continuous. Okay, denoting RC for your right continuous. So function is not right continuous, but function is left continuous. Yes. Similarly, if you look carefully at x is equal to 2, function is continuous because there is no break. Okay. Or if function is continuous, we know that function is left and right both continuous. At x is equal to 3, x approaches 3 from left hand side. So LHL means let's say this value is some 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Then LHL is what? LHL, limit x to minus, x tending to 3 minus, is what? This is 4.5. Similarly, when x approaches 3 from right hand side, the value is what? RHL, gx approaches limit x tending to 3 plus, this is also 4.5. Means limit exists, no problem. Here limit exists. But at x is equal to 3, value of the function is what? Value of the function, let's say this is 3.5. Sorry, 2.5. So value of function is what? Value of function is not equal to 4.5. This is value of function at 3 is 2.5. So it means LHL is equal to value of function. Function is not left continuous. Similarly, function is not a right function. Okay. So at x is equal to, function is not left continuous and not right continuous. Okay. But limit exists at x is equal to 3. Yes. Now, at x is equal to 4, function is continuous. Yes. So function must be right and left both continuous. At x is equal to 5, if you look here, at x is equal to 5, if x approaches 5 from left hand side, so value is what? So value is limit extending to 5 minus. 5 minus, when x approaches 5 from left hand side, the value is what? Value is 4. Yes, value is 4. And when x approaches 5 from right hand side, value is what? Then value is 1. Yes, value of gx is 1. And at x is equal to 5, the value of function is 1. It means function is, which is equal to right hand limit. Yes, so we can say function is what? Function is right, but not left continuous. Got it? Function is not a left continuous, not a left continuous function, but it has a right continuity at x is equal to 5. Okay. At 6, we cannot define the right continuity because function is not defined on right neighborhood. So at x is equal to 6, value is 2, and when x approaches 6 from left hand side, the value is also approaches the value 2. It means function is left continuous at 6. Okay, left continuous at 6. LC for left continuous and RC for right continuous. Okay, so this is your topic, continuity of a function. Now we know what is the continuity at some particular point. Okay, and we have idea about right continuous function and left continuous function. Okay, now let's take the last part of this video, that is the remark. Remark is what? A function is continuous at x is equal to a. A function is continuous at some point if and only if. A function is continuous at some point if and only if that function is right continuous and left continuous at that point. Yes, if a function is continuous, a function is continuous at some particular point if and only if that function is both right and left continuous at that point. Okay, this is very simple one remark, but is very important. Okay, again I'm saying it, that function is continuous at x is equal to some point a if and only if the function is right and left continuous at that point. Okay, so this is for your demo class. Thank you.